All right, what's up? It's Kwame, aka MRI Man, and welcome to MRI Man Live Podcast. And today I have a good show for you guys. We're going to be talking about the safety incident that happened in Brazil, some AI stuff that's going to be coming out in radiology soon. And yeah, man. So just want to know how you guys doing today. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And I was thinking, man, I haven't done a live in a while. It's been a while. So I decided to, get on here, answer some of you guys' questions, talk about some like radiology news, like what's going on out there, because let's face it, man, we be really busy at work sometimes, and we don't have time to look up, what's going on in radiology. And I got like a weird email the other day. It was from Brazil news broadcasting company. I was like, oh, this is interesting, and they wanted to use some of my b-roll and some of my YouTube videos to use in their broadcast. I was like, yeah, that's fine, no problem, like you guys can use whatever you want. And I started reading the story, and the story is insane, guys. The story is crazy. So I'm gonna pull that up right now. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. So this is a story right here. There's a bunch of articles on it. You guys can look it up. But it says here a lawyer died after his concealed gun was fired by an MRI scanner and it shot him. So basically, I'll come down on the article a little bit. A Brazilian lawyer was killed after his gun was fired by an MRI scanner. So whenever MRI accidents are in the news, you know, news reporters don't really know how to report on these things, right? They don't really know what to write, and like they don't know that the MRI scanner is always on, stuff like that. And I posted this on my Instagram yesterday, an article, and people were going off and they're like, why don't they know that the MRI scanner is always on? It's they just don't know, man. They really don't know that the MRI scanner is always on. I mean, unfortunately, things like this will happen. So the lawyer brought in his gun. He was accompanying his mother, and the MRI, I guess, pulled on his gun. Somehow the trigger went off, shot him in the abdomen, and he died. The guy freaking died. And there was this, huge debate on my Instagram, and everybody was like, people should know this, and it's not the MRI tech's fault. And part of me agrees with that. There's only so many times we could tell somebody, remove everything, put all your metal away. Like the guy should have known, like you cannot bring a gun in there. That should have been clear that, hey dude, you cannot bring a gun in the MRI area at all. So I don't know what his mentality was. It does talk about like, oh, he was a pro gun guy, but I don't think that really matters. I mean, there's a lot of places where you could carry a gun, right? And people have licenses to carry guns, but there's just pure stupidity at this point, you know what I mean? Just could have been avoided. But obviously it just wasn't, man. It's a tough day in MRI, man. But hopefully, I don't know like how strict the rules are, in Brazil, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, we have the ART here. We have screening forms. Some places have metal detectors. Um and we make it clear. We also have, a bunch of signs on the door saying that, you can't bring a firearm in there. Um I never encountered anything like this before. Never seen nothing like that. Um just insane, man. Just insane. Um but yeah, I don't know what you guys think about this. And it's something that can very well happen, you know what I mean? And we just got to be careful out there, man. You guys got to be careful with all that, and just screen everybody, man. But yeah, in the other news, just wanted to talk about AI and radiology. How that's going kind of crazy right now too. Every time I bring it up, a lot of people get offended. A lot of radiologists getting mad about that. But I think it's just a reality, man. Um, it's the reality of things, right? Smart digital radiography. But yeah, man, I'm thinking the future. If you really think about it, like how far we've come with AI, I feel like AI could pick up, especially like on a report, like a radiologist report kind of thing. Like I feel like it'll be able to, detect like masses, tumors, strokes. I mean, if you teach a computer over and over again, like, hey, look, this is what a stroke looks like, and it takes all that data, and I feel like it's just gonna be there, man. Yeah, I'm trying to like find some like articles on this, but I know there's a lot of studies going on. There's a lot of people that don't think it's gonna happen. I really do. I really do. I'm for sure thinking that. I mean, if you think about it, they already have like um robot surgeons that are already like busted out with a bunch of surgeries and stuff, man. So for sure, I don't know. I think it's gonna happen. And you got to think about like how many let's look at this image annotation. How many like things that radiologists miss, you know what I mean? Like I don't know if you guys ever been scanning something and like they just totally miss it, man. They totally miss it. Damn, what the hell is this? It's not even radiology though. Oh, look, right here. Auto annotate. Whoa. See, I'm telling you, man, they're already working on it here, dude. This is crazy. Insane. January 16th. Yeah, this is a older, I guess it's older, man. Happened I guess a couple weeks ago. I didn't find out about it till like not that long ago, like a couple days ago. Somebody emailed me about it, but let me look it up. Let me look it up again. Yeah, but it's crazy. Not a lot of people know. Like, let's see. One second. Share the screen right quick. Let's see. Oh, I guess this is the guy right here. It's weird that they keep trying to say that, oh, he was a pro gun guy. I'm like, why does that even matter, man? They always try to make it like political. This happened on January 18th. Yeah. Okay. Damn, that guy's such an man. I don't know. I don't understand how that gun went off. I wish they can like tell us more. I mean, maybe it was flying out of his like side and he like caught it and I don't know. Like he had it like cocked already. Like what the hell? Insane, man. But yeah, shit's crazy. But man, goddamn. I don't know if you guys ever seen anything. Has that ever happened? Has somebody like actually um has anyone else been shot in MRI like that? That's crazy. I always think about scanning inmates and stuff. If somebody runs in there with a gun, but I know the type of guns that they use. The types of guns that they use have to be like you have to cock it back and squeeze the trigger. So I don't know. I mean, it would be an interesting like it would be hella dangerous, but like an interesting study for somebody to like I don't know throw a gun into MRI and see like if it would go off or something like that. Um, but there was some like I seen some pictures of like this picture. Hold up, this one's pretty popular. UP minister guard carries gun. Oh, see, it was a guard. Okay, look, check that out. Freaking gun is the gun is pointing out. Oh my god, what if somebody's head was right here and this thing just shot right through there and right through the oh man, that can be bad. So this was a bizarre incident and where was this? Uttar Pradesh minister of what? Anyway, that man, what the hell? During the scan at Dr. Ram Institute of Medical Sciences in Lucknow, his pistol managed to managed to get wrested from his body and get stuck on the machine itself. Yeah. So the guard ignored the instructions and he came in with his weapon, flew off into the machine. God damn. Yeah, you guys see that right there? It's wild. Well, some people are like commenting. Let me yeah. So that's yeah, you have a good point there. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Okay, so these we scan these prisoners, right? I don't know how you guys do it. Um the correctional officers, they do not go in the MRI into zone 4, right? I don't know. Is it like that for you guys? They don't usually for us, they don't come into zone 4. Um so my thing is what if a tech is getting attacked? What are those guards going to do? And they have all this metal on them, a gun on them. Like what are they going to do with their gun? They're going to put their gun down somewhere. Um you as soon as you put a weapon down somewhere, if that inmate gets out and grabs that gun, now what? So, I mean, that this stuff is bound to happen, and I know it's going to happen. Anything that can happen will happen. Um, so I feel like the ART doesn't really care about that, or the ASRT, or there's no one really policing that part when it comes to like correctional officers and guns, and if an MRI tech gets attacked. Um, what's going to happen? There's no laws for that, so there's no one regulating that from what I've seen. um but it only takes a few seconds for inmate, a big prisoner, to just snap somebody's neck. And I know this because I scan a bunch of the people that work at these facilities, and a lot of them get beat up. So how likely is it? It's probably very rare. um but I guess it could happen, man. I mean, I don't know what you guys think about that. Have you guys ever had an inmate attack a tech or anything like that? I've been at I've worked at places where employees have been attacked, medical places, and we had security, thankfully, and they did what they had to do. Our security was armed too, but they were actually can actually guard us. But yeah, man, just be safe out there if you guys are. Um, I'm gonna read some more of these comments. Yeah, you guys go ahead, comment whatever you want to say. There have been studies done involving guns and MRI. Yeah, that's cool. I gotta check that out because for the most part, there's some guns that have a lot of plastic on them. Um, yeah, what kind of gun did that guy get shot with? That's what I want to know. Like, because if it was like I don't know if you guys know about guns at all, but like a Glock is like known. They could you can throw a Glock out of a helicopter, and they've tested this, and it won't go off. You have to physically cock it back and squeeze it. Like you have to squeeze it kind of hard. Put some pressure on there. So I don't know what kind of gun this guy had. I mean, I know there's guns that have hairpin triggers. He may have already had the gun cocked. Um, I don't really know. I mean, he apparently maybe he didn't even have a holster. I'm thinking if he had a good holster, it would have pulled. But I don't know. It's like I want to hear more about it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to bring up some of these comments. I believe not all handguns have a firing mechanism built. It's such a way that it fires off a shot inside a magnetic field. Glock does, and that happens to be okay. Yeah. So honestly, I don't really know. So yeah, I'm not an expert in that. Um, but yeah, I mean, it would be interesting for someone to really break that down and how that gun went off. Um, because there's a pin, right? A hammer pin that right hits the bullet, then it goes off. But in order for that bullet to get loaded, is you have to cock it and it has to be ready to fire, right? I mean, so his gun was probably cocked, loaded, ready to go. I don't know. Anyway, that guy is dead. So said he used to work at Mercy Hospital in Chicago, and the shooting incident happened at ER when the police went searching from room to room. They entered the MRI suite with their guns, and it discharged. Wow. And they got stuck to the machine. Damn, had to be quenched. That's a crazy story right there. That's insane. I bet this happens like I bet you this happens with like the fire department too, or like EMT stuff like that. I bet you. I bet you anything, man. Oh, can I? Ah, I'm trying to copy that real quick. Hold up. Can you? Damn it. Exit. I'm trying to get that link so I can. It's not letting me copy it. Damn it. All right, so that's the link to the gun study. Maybe I'm gonna check that out right now. Two officers to be present. Present one to demetal. Okay, so you have one guy ready to go in, right? That's just your guys' policy, which is a good policy. That is a great policy. We don't have a policy like that. Half the time, I think half the techs don't even restrain them. So whatever, when it happens, it's gonna happen. I know I can defend myself, but you know, if even if I do defend myself, say I tackled one of these guys down, I go down, hurt my shoulder, now what? But it's not my job to be fighting inmates and stuff. But you never know, man. These guys, and then we scan a lot of like mental state hospital, people have mental problems. So yeah, I think this has to be there has to be more awareness to this too, because there's a lot of people that maybe they haven't really seen any crazy things like that in their lives. They never seen an employee get attacked, or they never seen They haven't seen anything violent happen, anywhere. You know what I mean? Like they think that everybody's nice people. Oh, this prisoner's talking nice to me. It's fine. They don't know that like other side of like they're locked up for a reason. They're at this state hospital for a reason. You don't know. You look up their. We can't really look at their record, but maybe some of the guards will tell you like, hey, this person is fucking crazy, man. They killed their gardener. They killed da da da, and like keep your distance, man. You don't get trained on how to scan these type of patients in school. So, I mean, you guys, got to educate your techs like, hey, keep a freaking arm distance. Don't turn your back towards them. You know what I mean? These are things that the guards have told me, or the nurse, the psych techs say, hey, never turn your back on any of these patients. Like, they can be talking to you fine, and next thing you know, they're jumping at you. And Yeah, be aware of the guards too, man. The guard, 99% of the time, not 99. I'm exaggerating, but once a week, a guard tries to fucking walk into the MR. Oh, I know, I know about this. Whatever, dude. Like that's gonna be so bad, dude. Even if a gun goes off, and even if it doesn't hit anybody, it's like, man, that just suck. You know. Look at this. A long time ago, an inmate attacked a CT tech, so the policy was created. There you go. I mean, I wish you guys, hopefully somebody from my job or management's watching this live. And look, there you go right there. A CT tech was, attacked. And nobody cares, dude, about this. No one gives a shit about us, because if they're not giving a damn, not restraining these patients, not having a guard come in, nobody nobody fucking cares. But like, let's see management come down here and scan these fucking criminals. And what's gonna happen when you get your neck snapped up, or your back jacked up, or you're all fucked up mentally because you got attacked? You know what I mean? So there has to be some awareness to this. Nobody talks about it. Nobody. I haven't seen any education on this, scanning inmates. So this is good. This is good that we're talking about this, because I see a problem. You know, I've been places where they did not restrain the patient, and I was like, hey, you guys got to restrain these people. These people are crazy. Because I grew up around criminals, mental cases. I'm from LA, man. Seen a bunch of this. It's like it's the birthplace of, you walk around. There's people that all kind of mental diseases. And um, even I was working at this blood plasma donation center. There would be fights probably 2-3 times a week. Amongst themselves. And then a couple times, I think like 3 times, employees got attacked, swung on. um it's like you gotta recognize that. But like this guy Alex, like you're saying, man, until it happens, then that's when they the policy goes, until someone gets hit by a car, that's when they put speed bumps. Not when we're saying, oh, don't be speeding down the streets, dangerous. They have to wait till it, well, just don't let it happen to you. You know what I mean? To be smart. And a lot of the older techs don't care. All right, Google firearms and MRI. Manny Canal. Oh, he did. Okay, I know who that is. I'll Google it right now. I'll look that up. Manny Manny. All right, let me look that up. Pacemakers. Hold up. Firearms and MRI. Hold up. Hold up. Let me check. Firearms and MRI. Spontaneous discharge of a firearm and MRI imaging. think this is it. Yeah, this is it. I found it. All right, guys, hold up. Oh, okay. Here it is. I'm gonna read over this real quick. 1 second, guys. Okay, firearm safety in the MRI imaging environment by Canal. All right. When was this done? 94. The safety of a small caliber firearms in a 1.5 magnetic resonance imaging environment was assessed with 6 handguns, which were unloaded before testing. Each firearm was drawn barrel first to assess the interaction of the magnetic field with the hammer and or trigger. Oh, see, that's exactly what I want to know. 2 of the 6 weapons discharged. Wow. Okay. A firearm in an MRI imaging suit should be unloaded before removal or any other manipulation is attempted. Is there any videos of this? Okay. Wow. So 2 of the 6 weapons were discharged. I wish there was pictures of the guns that they used. Wow, this is an interesting article. That is pretty cool. That's awesome. Oops. Oh man, that's pretty interesting. Sorry, my eyes. Sinuses. All right, but yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Check something out. Hold up. So pictures of the guns. No, there's no pictures of. That'd be cool, man. They should have videoed that. They should have. Come on, man. That would have been awesome. Excuse me. But yeah. Oh, like there's a podcast. That's cool. Is this the Zone 3 podcast? Oh yeah. Shout out to these guys. I like their stuff. Check out some MRI accidents real quick. Look at that. How did that? Do you guys see this? Can you guys see that? How did that happen? Like that's insane. Like what? How? How is that even real? Like I want to know the story behind that. If somebody knows the story behind this, like look at this, guys. Dude, and like they had the time to get a camera to take a picture of that? Insane. Oh, oh my god. Look at this, dude. Like what? Is that even real? Like he brought an office chair in there? All right, let's keep going. Whew. Look at that. That's not coming off. Couple more here, guys. Wow. What? Oh my god. Like is that like what is that? Like it looks like a medicine cart, like a stat cart, nurse cart kind of thing. Look at oh my, that's how powerful the MRI is, man. Amazing. Lifted that bed right off the ground. Imagine doing that. Like imagine when that happened, the patient's there. Like why? A lot of questions like why did you bring that in there? Like what was well, I don't understand that one, dude. We need stories behind all of these. Okay, we know that one. Cleaning crew brought that in. Oof. And we know that one. That was brought in by a guard. We just learned that today, right? Ooh. Cleaning crew again. They ain't getting that off. They had a quench. Walker. Very common, you know. Little ladies try to bring in their walker. Just you guys should have a MRI safe walker. Like that's for sure. Walker again. They'll sneak up behind you too. Ooh, oxygen tank. Ooh, nightmare. That looks like a brand new 3T. So that was probably like the construction crew, it looks like. They came in with that and they were like fixing some stuff. Terrible. Let's watch a couple more. It's almost over. These are like the worst accidents. A compilation. Ooh, that looks like I haven't watched I made this video, but I haven't watched it in a long time. That looks like those little scooters, right? Just got folded in there, or electric wheelchair possibly. Wow. Just destroyed the magnet. That's it. That's my little compilation. Yeah, guys. I'm gonna get to these some of these comments. Did you read about the MRI death that was involved? Yeah, yeah. Hey, we were just talking about that, man. Yeah. Um Pretty interesting stuff, man. And somebody brought up that they did a study on they brought 6 guns into the MRI field or whatever, zone 4 next to the magnet, 1.5, 6 guns. And two of the 6 guns, when they brought it, next to the magnet, they just went off. So yeah, we're trying to think about like how did his gun go off? Apparently, a gun can just go off. Just the way the mechanism of the gun is, and the hammer, the pins, and all that can just cause the gun to just go off. But yeah, the guy in Brazil, was coming in with his mom and didn't want to lock up his gun, or I don't really know. Went off, got shot in the abdomen, and he died. I mean, yeah, I hope it is fake, man. I hope it is. Um, but yeah, that article, somebody commented it was I basically just Googled firearms and MRI by Manny Canal, and he did a study on it, which was awesome. I don't know. I guess he used maybe blanks, um, but still, that's freaking awesome. That's cool that they let him do that. What is this? Yeah, a lot of accidents that don't cause injury, for sure. Yeah, the gun likely discharged as a result of the effect of the magnetic field on the firing pin block. The firing pin block was probably drawn into its uppermost position by force of the magnetic field. The firing pin block has to overcome only light pressure from the relatively small spring to release the firing pin. Wow. Okay. I wonder. See, there's a lot of questions. We need like a gun expert, but that's pretty. That makes sense. I'm wondering if the gun had a safety on it or something. Like some guns have safeties. What if the safety was he had a safety on his? It doesn't matter. But what I just want to know. That's like in the study, or if it was like a revolver or something. Barbara Nougat is trying to bring awareness to that. We're talking about the inmates. Yeah, that's good. She should. Somebody should write a article on it. make a video on it, and just the ASRT should put that in their magazine that they have. That's a good article, man. Someone should do it. Um, or you're an MRSO. You should write about this. Is good. Like all the stuff we talked about today was basically about MRI safety. So, um, but the public, there's no public awareness about MRI. I'm gonna just let you guys know that. A lot of people were going off in that Instagram, and they were mad that, oh, the about the article. Oh, the MRI is always on. Da da da. I mean, yeah, of course, it's always on. But let's face the fact that the public does not know. They do not know. They have no idea, and it's impossible to educate everybody about MRI. But they have to know. They have to listen to us, right? Excuse me. But yeah, but this is, it's bigger than the article. Whatever the news reporters type up. It's more than that, man. It's just we gotta. This should cause more awareness. Now I'm sure everybody in Brazil. This should also be eye opening to everybody in MRI. Everyone needs to know about this because it can happen to you. It can happen to any of us, right? I mean, we got to just make awareness of this. Tell everybody. Because I was telling people at work, they had no idea. Like, and this happened like January 18th. How does nobody know about this? Like, why isn't ART posting about this? Why isn't ASRT reposting it? Like, where is the awareness? Well, that's why I posted it on Instagram. I put it on Facebook, put it on, just to let people know. It's not entertainment. It's just, hey, be careful out there. People will die. They bring a gun in there, the gun will go off. Guns going off without even squeezing the trigger. I didn't know that. So that was cool. I learned something today. That was awesome. But yeah, man, I don't know if you guys got any more questions. You can question below. Yeah, guys, follow me on YouTube. But yeah, man, we'll do this again. I haven't done a live in such a long time, and I did my best. You know what I mean? Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great Super Bowl Sunday. And that's it, man. We'll set up another live, and you already know how to reach me: Instagram, LinkedIn. But yeah, man. And I'm gonna roll out. Have a good day. Thank you very much.